All right, so essentially, the market moves based off of these candles right here, which are Japanese candlesticks. Each candle on the 1 hour time frame represents 1 hour, right? This is 1 hour right here. This is another hour right here. So each one is 1 hour. Some are bigger than the other because the market moves, big during certain hours and doesn't move during certain hours. For example, when New York session closes at 2 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, the market is not moving. It's doing something like this, right? So, we're all on this call. We're all trading so we can get one thing back. We all want our time back. But what's happening with our time because of our jobs and college and all this stuff is give it some wings, give it an eye right there. Looks like a bird, and time starts flying away from you, right? Time starts flying away from you, and you don't know what's happening to it. So what you need to do is you need to find a strategy. You need to find a way of trading that works for you to a point where, you can take one trade a day at one specific time, right? The most important thing you want to have is a trading plan. Trade one pair. Start off with one pair. If you don't know which pair to start off with, I recommend GBP USD, which is very, very simple, right? USD JPY or Euro USD. Those are the three pairs I recommend starting out if you want to master one of them first. Why do you master one pair? It's like a girl, right? If I go get a girl right now, I marry her. I don't marry her because, oh, she's a girl. I marry her because I know the way she moves. I know the way she operates. I know every little thing about her. I know everything, right? When she likes to eat, right? I know when GA is going to move. That's London session. I know when gold's going to move. London and New York. I know when UJ is going to move. It's New York and Asian session, right? So you have to understand your pair. Understand that one pair, master it, get really good at it to a point where...
Yo.
What's up, Trap King?
I'm good.
Get really good at it to a point where, you can go to another pair and just, look at another pair and you know instantly what it's going to do because you already mastered one pair, right? So number one, master one pair. Number two, master one time, right? Master one time. You don't want to trade 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, right? You don't want to do that in the beginning. See, me, I can go look at a chart right now. Trap King can look at a chart right now, and we can find a trade setup. But before we did that, we had to master one time. We had to get our schedule straight. And then once you're able to make a profit off of that one time for 3 months straight, then you can move over to different times. Do it whenever you want, right? Do it whenever you want. Whenever you feel like trading, you can trade. Trade the setup, right? Don't trade what you feel, trade what you see. Right? Don't trade what you think, trade what you see. So the timing, the pair. The last thing I want to touch up on is a trading plan or a journal. See, what most people don't understand is that, or what most people know is that 95% of traders fail. 95% of traders fail. Why do they fail? Right? Why do you fail? Because of their mindset. But more than anything, only 5% of traders actually have a trading journal or a plan. Think about that. Only 5% of traders have a trading journal or a plan. And only 5% of traders succeed. So why not do what the 5% are doing? Do what the 3% are doing. Do what Warren Buffett is doing. Do what the top investors are doing. Why? Because they've done it before. Don't do what you're someone that's been trading for a year and hasn't been making any money at all because they don't know how to master the mind and they don't know how to read a chart. Don't listen to them. Don't listen to your friend across the street telling you that Forex is a scam. Right? You don't want to listen to those people. Those people don't know anything. They just don't know. Listen to people who have what it is you want. Listen to me. Listen to Trap King. Listen to Doug. Listen to Nate. Listen to David. Listen to Wright, the master himself. Listen to Chris Derrick. Watch IML TV. I still watch IML TV. Why do I watch IML TV? Because they still have better results than me. If someone has better results than me, I will listen. I will listen. I will take notes, right? I will take notes. So, right, to go back into it, essentially what we want to do is get our time back. We want to get our time back. So what Orrin Wright came out with a month or two ago is essentially Renko candles, right? Renko candles, right? Essentially what Renko candles are is the market moves based off of pips, not time. So every candle is a certain amount of pips, all the same, right? So if the market moves up 20 pips, it'll print a candle. If it moves down 20 pips, it'll print a candle, right? It only measures pips. That's what Renko candles are. So what you can also see is very easy to identify a trend with Renko candles. With Renko candles, it's very easy to identify a trend, identify highs and lows in the market, right? So what I came up with is something called filthy deuces, right? Filthy deuces. This is like the most lit strategy out there right now on top of trap and pinky, right? So, right, you just find a low in the market, right? Find a low. We're not trading time. We don't care what session this is anymore. Although I do recommend doing this only during London until you get good at it, right? Until you get good at it. So identify a low in the market. This red candle right here is a low in the market. So this is GBP AUD. Every candle should measure to about 18, 19 pips, right? 18 or 19 pips. 18 or 19 pips. So what's that mean? Every candle that prints is 18 or 19 pips. Look at that. 18 pips almost. So what do? You identify a low in the market. When you identify that low, all you have to do is count to 2. 1, 2, right? Count to 2 on the Renko bars, right? The Renko bars, you're going to count to 2. Put your horizontal line in between the second and third Renko bar, right? When you put that horizontal line in between the second and third Renko bar, you grab the vertical line and place it on the second bar, right? Place it on the second bar. Let me make that vertical line dotted so you guys can see that, right? So this is going to be dotted. No, not that. This one, right? Let's make it a little bigger. Okay, so when you have that, all you have to do, you got your setup on the Renkos. That's it. That's filthy deuces right there, right? But you need to confirm the trade. You go back to the candlestick. Go back to the candlestick. Let's go back to that point in time, right? Here's what you want. What you want with this strategy is an engulfing candle. You want this breakout candle to be an engulfing candle. If you drew 2 Renko bars up, you're looking for buys. If you drew it down, you're looking for sells. Like if this was a rejection candle, you're not going to be selling. You're just waiting for that breakout, or you wait for the next setup, right? Wait for the next setup. So this candle engulfed these 2 candles right here, right? It engulfed those 2 candles right here, and it broke through. Also, what I like to look out for is patterns in the market. What type of patterns am I talking about? There's one pattern called the M formation, right? The M formation. The W, or my favorite, Jim, our good friend Jim. Head and shoulders, right? MW, head and shoulders. Those are the 3 patterns I really, really love, or half the Batman, where the market shoots down and then it consolidates and never comes back to that low again, like that. So this is half a Batman right here, right? So you don't set the amount. You leave Renkos the way they are. You just click the Renko bars and that's it. Right? You click the Renko bars and that's it. So we have our setup, right? That's an engulfing candle. It engulfed the previous candle. So that considers it a valid trade. That's 2 confirmations right there. The next confirmation is what? We have a head and shoulders. That's the left shoulder. That's the head. This is the right shoulder. That right there is the right shoulder. So that's confirmation number 2. Right? Confirmation number 2 is the head and shoulders. What you want to do, right after you get this candle, what do? You put the buy limit at this black line. The buy limit at this black line. Once you put that buy limit, you go into drawdown, right? Don't panic. It's only 7, 8 pips, right? 7, 8 pips. It shot up. See how much it shot up. Shot up 159 pips. But you're probably wondering, oh, how did I know I was going to catch 159 pips? You didn't, right? You didn't. This is all measured take profits, right? This is where the strategy gets even better. even better. Watch this. All right, watch this. All you do is grab your arrow, which is right here on the left side, arrow. You go from the swing low of the market to the swing high, which is the wick right here, the breakout candle, 80 pips, right? To enable this feature on the arrow, you go to settings and show price range. Show price range, right? When you press show price range, it'll show the pips on the arrow, right? Once you have that, let me move it to the left so it's easier to see. 79 pips. Once you have that arrow, right, all you have to do is clone that arrow and drag it to your entry. Drag it to your entry. And that is your take profit. Our take profit got smashed in 3 hours. 3 hours, your take profit got smashed. And that's what Filthy Deuces is all about. And like I said, it's the most simple, basic strategy out there. Right? It's the most simple, basic strategy out there on top of, you know, traps and pinky and all that. But we're going to go over Filthy Deuces right now, right? So that's essentially how you identify Filthy Deuces, right? Filthy Deuces, it's so simple. I'm telling you guys, so simple, right? Like even my nephew, I'm teaching my nephew this strategy. He'll be a master at it, right? So let's look. This is the high of the market. You go down 1, 2. Put a vertical line on that one. Go back to the candlesticks. This is on the 1 hour time frame. This one didn't get hit, right? This one was too much momentum, right? Let's see. Right here. Let's just do the most previous one. Let's see if this one got hit. 1, 2, right? And if some of them don't get hit, that's fine. That's fine, right? It's better than to miss a trade than lose a trade. So this one did not get hit either. GA is a volatile pair. Let me do EU. EU. Let me show you guys the trade I called on EU the other night, right? So the other night live on London session, I called this trade right here. This trade live, right? Right there, right? It was like that. That's 1, 2 down. Horizontal line in between the second and third, vertical line on the second. Go back to your candlesticks. At that point in time, because Renko bar shift, it was like this. Right? It was like this. And for those of you that were on Zoom, know that it was like this, right? So at that point in time, it was like this, right? How do we confirm the trade? We confirm the trade because there is an engulfing candle right here. There's an engulfing candle right here, which creates a supply zone right here. Supply and demand, right? When this is created, that means the momentum in the market is down. The momentum in the market is down. So you got that right there, right? Got that right there. Let me check the chat box real quick. Works on, yeah, I'll go over that in a sec. Let me just run through the process real quick and then you guys can ask questions, right? So you have an engulfing candle. That's confirmation number 1. What else do you have? You have structure being broken. You have the structure of the market being broken and a triple top right here. A triple top, right? 3 rejections. What does Wright say about support resistance, right? 2 touches at a point creates a support resistance. 3 touches is confirmation to take the trade, meaning the sell, right? 4 touches is a breakout, right? 4th touch would be a breakout. So we have the 3rd touch, and we haven't even dropped yet. Let me mute somebody. So we haven't even dropped yet, right? Check something. We got 75 people on this call. Let's go. All right. Let me check something real quick. All right. So we haven't even dropped yet. So we know the market should drop. With Filthy Deuces, what do? We found this candle right here, this breakout candle, engulfing candle right there, right? What you do, you grab your arrow, swing high to swing low. Swing high to swing low. From the top to the bottom, the whole impulse move. The whole entire impulse move, right? Then you clone that arrow and you put it on your entry. I'm not even kidding, guys. Our take profit got hit in less than 30 minutes. When I called the trade, our take profit got hit in less than 30 minutes, right? In less than 30 minutes, this 33 pip take profit got hit. If you were on that Zoom call, drop a 1. Not seeing the screen. You're probably on the camera. Swipe your phone to the left. I like plus 15 pips as an engulfing candle, as long as it engulfs the previous candle and its wick. So this right here. EU is a slower pair, so it won't give you that. So as long as it's just a larger candle, I know engulfing trap strategy has to be minimum 18 pips, right? Which is, fine too. We found some setups last night with minimum 18 pips. So what else do you get after it hits take profit? Mr. Trap King, you get that engulfing trap, right? Where this engulfing candle engulf more than 2 candles to the left. Please don't unmute yourself. Please don't unmute yourself if you're not in the top, all right? So that's an engulfing trap. What are we doing now? We're looking for another sell at this position, right? And I'm sure we'll get another filthy deuce at this level as well. My entry will be at right here and 0.5 of the fib of that box. So this is my EU setup for Monday, Tuesday, right? This is my EU setup right here. So I'm going to continue looking for sells, right? So that's how you identify filthy deuces right there. Do you need Rankos? Yeah, you need Rankos. It's $30 a month on TradingView. You can get it for free on MetaTrader 4. Just hit up Cali Angel on my filthy levels group, and he will set you up on that. So let's go to let's check out another thing, right? We were testing it more in depth. We went more in depth. Does this really work, right? Let's check the daily, right? Doug hit me up yesterday saying, bro, this works even on the monthly. If you want to trade once every few months, why not, right? So let's just test the daily real quick, right? Let's just find a random point right here. Why did I choose this point? Why? This is a high, 1, 2 down, right? 1, 2 down. What's another confirmation? A double top right here. It's a double top right here. It would be up here because of the wicks, right? Double top up here. So let's go to that point. Let's go to that point. It should be right here. It's usually 75% of this candle right here, right? So what do you get? You get an engulfing candle, right? The previous candle was a momentum candle. This one broke through this zone right here, right? So that's why I say it's the most simple advanced strategy. Please stop unmuting yourself. So it's the most simple advanced strategy out there, right? So you have 1, 2, okay? We have that engulfing candle. Maybe on a smaller time frame we have, or let me actually, forgot to put this, right? Forgot to put this. Okay, now we have our breakout. All right, let me make it to where you guys can't unmute yourself because this guy keeps unmuting. All right, perfect. So you have 1, 2. You have that engulfing candle. What else do you have? You have a potential head and shoulders. In case you don't get it, you have that filthy deuces entry. Let's get the arrow. Swing high, swing low. 332 pips on the daily. 332 pips on the daily. Look at that. Take profit got smashed perfectly. Right there. Take profit got smashed perfectly. Right? Let's do it from here. Oops. All right, let me clone this. Right here. So take profit is right here, actually. Right here. Take profit got smashed right here. A total of 348 pips in the matter of, I say 2-3 weeks, maybe 2 weeks. 2-3 weeks, yeah, 2-3 weeks your take profit got smashed, but that's 300 pips easy, right? Just showing you guys that this works on every time frame, every pair, right? So let's go to another pair. Let's look at GU. Let's look at GU, right? GU. Let's go to the hourly, and let's go to the Rankos. So what do you have? You have a triple top right here. One confirmation, triple top. Then what do you have? 1, 2 down. Right there, boom, that's 2. Right there, all right? Put your vertical line on that second Renko. You put the horizontal line in between the second and third Renko bar. When you do that, oh my goodness, guys, look at this. See this, Alex? Oh my God, look at this. Perfect, right? This is an engulfing candle. It's a large candle and it's an engulfing trap because it engulfed 2 or more candles to the left of it, right? Just more confirmation. How many pips is this candle itself? 20 pips, perfectly. Falls right in line with the strategy, right? Falls right in line with the strategy. So let's drag this over like this. Another entry for the engulfing trap didn't get hit, but that is an engulfing candle. Okay, that is an engulfing candle. What do? Get your arrow. Swing high to swing low. You can do this low, but we'll go this low. Just entry got hit right there. You clone that. When you clone that, you put it at your entry right there. It's 40.4 pips. So 40.4 pips. We'll put 40.2 and then put it a little under. That's your take profit right there. Look at this, guys. Look at this. Beauty right here. Beauty. You caught the momentum down for 42 pips easily. Smash take profit in how many hours from here? 6 hours smash take profit. Then the rest of the time, it just consolidated like that. It just consolidated. It didn't give you a setup right here, right? Maybe there are a few setups within there, but for filthy deuces, let's look for another setup, right? Look for another setup. Watch this. This is the high, right? We're in a downtrend, so obviously you're looking for sells. 1, 2 down. Put your vertical line on that second one. Go back to your candlestick. Okay, look, this one's interesting, right? This is not a large engulfing candle. Therefore, this one, when it hit your entry, you would have went into drawdown 14 pips. Although you can still take the trade, it's just not going to be a perfect trade like this one was. So this is showing you the difference between having an engulfing candle and not. See, look, this right here, this is an engulfing candle. This is supply zone right here. So you could have went based off of that. Just knowing that we're in a downtrend, right? Just based off of knowing that you're in a downtrend, you could have done that. Drawn your trend line out, right? You could have entered right here. After it broke below, put another one, right? Put another sell in right there. So if we measure that move from this high to this low, 33 pips. You clone it, drag it, you drop it, boom, right there, 33 pips to the pip. Perfectly. In 1, 2, 3 hours, 4 hours, right? So that is the the filthy deuces right there, right? Yeah, this is really dope to use on swing trading. And yes, Eric, we got the unicorns in the house. This is Alex next to me.
Eric in the building.
This works in every market, every time, every day, right? We call this live on London sessions every night, right? Every night, London session. So, somebody drop a pair in the chat. Drop a pair in the chat. I don't even care if it's Apple. This says US 30. Whoa, you rich. Fam, you rich. Okay, I'm going to go US 30 and Bitcoin and gold. I'm going to go US 30 first. US 30 first. So, US 30, very volatile pair. But you guys want to see something? We actually called this. We called this right here. It hit take profit of 13,000 pips right here. I'm not even kidding. I think it was Trap King or Doug. Trap King, let me unmute you, bro, so you can talk. Trap King, are you there?
Yes, sir. What's up?
Was it with you where I called this trade right here?
Nah.
No, it was with
You,
Doug, I believe.
US that still scares the shit out of me.
But look, right here. Look at this, bro. Just look at this. Beautiful, right?
Yeah,
So
Instagram, man.
watch this. Watch this, Trap Team. Look what we have. Your favorite. Oh no, it didn't engulf it. But this is an engulfing candle. First time it retested and shot up, but when it came back around all the way over here, we caught this entry. At this entry, what do you have? You have a W formation, right? Then what I did was I measured the entire impulse move because this was a massive correction. Because a massive correction like that, you'll get a massive impulse move right back. And to the pip, it hit 13,000 pips. 13,000 pips. 2 entries right
Sheesh.
there. It gave you 2 entries right there. Yeah, off the engulfing. Hold on. Let me get to it. Yeah, right there. That's entry number 1. Off the engulfing right there. And then the other entry is this right here. Yeah, it took a while, but we saw this in live time. We saw this in live time, right? So let's go over it. Forgot what time frame I did it on too. I think it was the daily. If you're mind blown, drop a 9. 999. Shout out to Twitch Trades. All right, so look, this is the low. 1, 2. All right, this is the low. 1, 2. Put the vertical line there. Go back to the candlestick. Entry has not been hit yet. So when the market does come back to this area, we're looking for an entry. But notice how this is a super large engulfing candle, right? Super large engulfing candle. Let's find another setup. The one right before that. This right here. That right there. Boom. 2 down. 2 down, right? Let's see. 2 down. Oh my God. Oh my God. Wow. Trap King, you see this?
Yes, sir.
Oh man. Trap King, you sure you don't want to start trading US 30, bro? You would have caught
with filtered
2,000.
deuces, with filtered deuces, why not?
Why not, right? Look, so we measure that move from the high to the low. This is not a huge engulfing candle, but for US 30, it is considered an engulfing, and the next one was engulfing. You got the entry hit right there. It dropped, right? But it didn't go with a full measured move, so it didn't hit take profit yet. You could have entered a second time. You missed that. You could have entered a third time. You missed that. Sorry for your loss, right? Sorry for your loss because you thought about it too long. So that's the measure right there. Look at that, bro.
Woo.
And then what did it do,
Structure,
Trap
baby.
King? Look at that. What did it do right after?
Structure, baby. And it
Oh,
shot
wait.
away.
Let's look for structure, right? You can put your horizontal line here. Look to the left. Structure, baby.
Woo.
Structure in the market. That's your take profit right there. Take profit right there. A full 2,000 pips right there. Easy money. Easy money. Like Alex said, thank you. Right? Everybody type easy money in the chat.
Easy money.
Easy money, baby. All right, so that's a US 30 setup right there. Easy, simple, right? What am I going to look for next? What am I going to look for next? I'll wait for another one to come down and present itself on the other end, right? I'll wait for a sell setup, right? Let me go back to another one. Let's look right here, right there. Just a random point, all right? Just a random point. Let's go back to that point. Oh my God, Trap King.
Man, I'm hungry already, bro.
Bro, I am so hungry right now, you don't even understand. Oh my
Damn.
God. Oh my God, look.
Oh
5,000
my
pips. Trap King, do you think we got 5,000 pips?
God. Man, what you already know, bro.
We got 5,000 pips, bro. 5,000 pips right there perfectly. 5,000 pips. Look to the left. Alex, what is that? Structure. Look, structure in the market. Oh my goodness. If your measured moves lines up with structure, then it'll be valid. How do you rank those on MC4? Contact Cali Angel on Telegram on the Filthy group. Where would stop loss be? So last night I was testing stop loss. I recommend stop loss 2 to 5 pips above the breakout candle. Anywhere 2 to 5 pips above the breakout candle. Like right here, this is the breakout. This is it right here.
To account for spread.
To account for spread. Let's see, who else had a question? Buy IML US 30. It's only 225 price. Very cheap right now. And look at this. What did I do? Oh, no, never mind. Ignore that one. But yeah, so this one hit too, 5,000 pips. I'm going to start trading US 30.
Man, I'm about to fund my account for US 30, bro. Here goes, baby.
Oh, look at this entry. Almost no drawdown. Almost no. How many pips drawdown is that? You use proper risk on US 30, 0.01 per 1,000 or 1,500. 148 pip drawdown. Or 5,000 pips. I'll take that any day.
Any day.
5,000 pips on a 0.01, you made $500. You rich, baby. You rich. All right.
Time to flip accounts.
Bitcoin, BTC, USD. Woo! Bitcoin on fire, and Bitcoin is on fire. All right, let's check.
I need a signal, bro.
Let's see. Maybe we do have a signal.
All right, let's go.
We're forming that second one right now, so it'll be up here due to volatility. So it'll close up here. You put your vertical line on that. Let's see, TK. No, I didn't.
Nah.
Not yet. It's not ready yet. Bitcoin's not ready. Wait for this one to form. And then your breakout candle will most likely should be this right here. Check. Yeah, that's your breakout candle right there. Once it forms, it'll present this as the breakout candle. And then if you guys want, you can put a buy limit on Bitcoin at 53.52. Take profit. It can be 180 pips. Let's see, is there structure to the left? We'll look for structure to the left. Got to go far back. Let's look at the 4 hour. 4 hour. Ooh.
Stop it.
Oh my God. Wow. Look at that. Oh my God. That's what I call structure right there. That is what I call structure right there. All right, let's see. Can Bitcoin go to, what price point is this? 53.38. Can Bitcoin hit 53.38? I'm calling it right now. Bitcoin will go to 53.38. All right, what other pair did people say? They said gold, right? Gold. Gold. Let's see. Check out gold. So you guys got your Bitcoin set up. Let me actually drop that in the Zoom chat. This is your Bitcoin setup. Yeah, Filthy Deuces gives you very little drawdown. Litecoin, you want Litecoin? All right, we'll check out Litecoin too since it's the weekend and you can trade.
So, bro, hold on, bro. Are you telling me that even on training, we're seeing signals, we're getting trade setups, even in training?
Sure, you already know, okay? You already know, bro.
Yeah.
You already know.
Let's go.
All right. So one confirmation, we have a double top right here on Litecoin. We got 2 down, so let's see what Litecoin's doing now. Litecoin is at or near the entry. This did not engulf any candles next to it, so I want to see what it does. I wouldn't take this trade yet because this candle is basically bigger than this one. So that's not a good sign, right? If the previous candle is way bigger. And so there's no setup on Litecoin right now. Gold. Go to gold. For gold, what you have for the week open, you'll have a second Renko bar form up here. Put your vertical line. When gold presents an engulfing candle at this 1276, what you want to do is set a buy limit at 1276. What is your take profit? Right? Your take profit is all of it. No, I'm kidding. 62 pips. 62 pips. But Trap King, don't worry. I'm about to mention what you see. I see it too. Don't worry, bro. Don't worry. I see it too. All right, guys. If you see, oh my God, look at that structure. Structure right there. That's called structure in the market. See that, Alex? Sheesh. Everybody put sheesh in the chat. Sheesh. Hold on. Dang, putting it right on my hand. All right. I only saw one sheesh, but it's okay. Also, guys, here's another way to confirm the trade. If there is an engulfing trap setup on Filthy Deuces, what is it? Trap King, tell him.
It's game over.
It's game over. Your trading will be 90 to 95% more accurate. Like, I can promise you, if you do this right, if you do it the right way, you will be 90 to 95% accurate. And if I throw Pinky on the chart, I'm sure she's hiding here somewhere, right? My girl Pinky. Let's see what she's up to. She's up here, right? She's up here right now. If I go to a smaller time frame, where's she at? She's still up here, higher time frame. No, Pinky is not in the area right now, so disregard Pinky for gold. But you see an engulfing trap, that is a valid trade, and also we're already in this trade. I caught the trade right here. I called it live. Trap King called it right here, live. Right? Called it live. Trap setup. So let's see. Perfectly hit that 50% of the box right there. Easy money. Easy money. All right. Yeah, put a hotel on it. Put your kids on it. No, I'm kidding. If you have a wife, put your wife on it. Put everything on it. Put your mortgage. Shoot. All right, so next one, let's look for another example. I'm just showing you guys examples. The only way to get good at trading in a certain strategy is to back test the damn strategy. Look, right here, 1-2, right? Candlesticks. We're in an uptrend, so you're not doing 1-2 down, you're doing 1-2 up. All right, look at this. Sheesh. Trap King, can I get a sheesh?
Sheesh.
Oh my God, bro. Oh my God. Look, this candle engulfed its previous candle, meaning this is a demand zone. This is a demand zone. You put it from the wick to the wick. That is a demand zone, right? Supply and demand is key in the market, right? You throw your measure on there. You can even do the measure from up here to up here if you want. That's a little more risky for take profit, but let's see. 134 pips. 134 pips. From the entry, it made it, right? It made it. But the original take profit, which would be this right here, 87 pips. You can do 87 pips, take profit 1, 130 something pips, take profit 2.
Easy.
Did both take profits get hit or not?
You already know.
And you know what's beautiful about this? The take profits actually create structure in the market. It They create structure in the market. This is very simple, very, very simple, right? Oh, but how did I know this would be a buy? It looks like we're in a downtrend. How did I know? Because gold presented in an inverted head and shoulders. Inverted head and shoulders. If I place a fib from this low to this high, it gave us 50% retracement, 618% retracement right there. When I got filthy deuces in the house, I have the trade, right? I have the trade. Let's check the chat box. When would you look out for the engulfing trap after deuce trade is done, or is there a way to use it? I do it. If you're new here, Daniel, are you an IMO? So for deuces, you want to find the deuce first. For me personally, I find the deuce first, and then I look for engulfing traps or anything like that. For Trap King, he'll look for traps first, and then I'll see if there's a deuce on there. So that's the thing about me, Doug, and Trap King, Ryan, and Nate. Our strategies go hand in hand with each other. They work together. They work together because we all use a little bit of the master himself, Warren Wright. If you haven't watched Warren Wright on IML TV, watch Warren Wright. We really do work hand in hand. SL 2 to 5 pips above engulfing candle. Wick, the wick. What is deuces? What is a trap? Oh my God. Trap King. You want to answer that?
Well,
please, Trap King.
Okay, you want to know what a deuce is, and you want to know what a trap is? Okay. All right. Good. Now, deuce is what? Are you just joining this call?
Yep, it's first time on any of our calls. I don't know if he's an.
It's first time on any of our call. All right, good. I'm going to explain something to you. All right. A trap is a device or enclosure designed to catch and retain animals, typically by allowing but not exit, by catching hold of a part of its body. Now, guys, listen up. The market is an animal. A trap, you're caging the market because you want to catch the market. You want the market to break out so that you can take your trade. Basically, that's what traps are. That's what traps are in a layman's term, all right? But we're not here to teach engulfing traps. That's in-house stuff. Okay, but we're just here to teach filtered deuces. Okay, so if you want to know anything about traps, you just got to hit me up. But as a matter of fact, you have to be in IML 1.
Yeah,
secondly,
guys in IML.
You have to be in IML number 1. And secondly, you must have gone to the academy. Because I'm not going to come and teach. Yeah, exactly. I'm not going to come and start teaching you how to count pips. No. I'm just going straight to the point. Okay, so you got to hit me up on the side. And then we got you.
Yo, I was trying to see what you were going to say. You said trapping monkeys in the jungle and shit. I love you, bro.
My man.
Oh, my God. The chat loves you, too. See the chat?
Yes, sir.
All right. Let's get back to business. So for the guy who's asking, go through IML Academy. Don't ask us what this is unless you've been through the academy twice. I know it sounds traps and deuces, but I know it sounds rough that we're saying that, but it's just the truth. We're here to see you win, not try to take shortcuts. There's really no shortcuts to success. You have to take the hard route, whether you like it or not. Right? So go back to candles. Let's look for another setup. Is this the same? Look, Trap King.
Yes, sir.
This was right before that one. So the first one was right here. The first entry was right here. Before that, we had another deuce. Before that, we had another deuce right here. Right? What do we have? We have an engulfing candle, a demand zone. Look at that beautiful rejection at that demand zone.
Yeah.
Look at that beautiful rejection at that demand zone. Look at that inverted head and shoulders. Look at this 618 retracement on the fib.
Everything.
Look at deuces. Look at deuces. Look at this engulfing trap that got set up right here. Everything adds up. If you missed this entry, you caught this entry. If you missed this entry, sorry for your loss. Right? So look, Our second take profit for the other trade was actually valid because of this setup right here. So this was your first trade right here, which got hit, and your second trade right here, which got hit as well. So you caught a total of almost 250 pips in 2 trades in a matter of 3 days. 250 pips. You know, there's traders out there that can't even catch 100 pips in a week. That's like very hard for some people to do. Why? Because people take 10 pips and think they start getting out and they're scared, right? I like to say scared money don't make money. Give me another pair, guys, or you guys still want to go over gold? What tells you that it's a demand zone? What tells you that it's a demand zone? Because this bullish candle engulfed, it completely took over the body of its previous candle. The body of its previous candle. That's what you want to look for. Bro, y'all throwing me some exotic pairs. Right? I'm going to check out Gucci right now. They got Gucci on here, Trap Team?
You got who?
Do they have Gucci on here? The pair for Gucci?
We go search. You just gotta search.
Oh, God. Yeah, haters on the call. We got haters on the call. Hey, whoever that is, DM me.
I'm sorry for your loss, man.
Hey, unmute yourself. Unmute yourself.